What a weekend for RC. I actually made a list, and I left it upstairs. Okay, I made a list, and I forgot to grab it there. What a weekend for RC. Yeah, so get right to it. I don't really know. All right, before I say anything, what I'm about to say is only my opinion. I don't know anything for facts. I actually haven't spoken to Medic, so I watched his video, and then one of the dude from the UK there, Kevin, one of his videos. And it's a messed up situation that I don't know everything about, so therefore I really don't have an opinion about it. It's sad. It's messed up that people have to air this shit on social media about RCs. It's a shame. It's a bloody shame. Anywho, as for Medic's retirement, yeah, pretty sad. I wouldn't say I saw it coming, but I knew it had to happen eventually. It was just really sucks it happens this summer. Molly, stop it. Molly's all sad too. It really sucks that it had to happen this summer or already this soon. He's only 43, right? Actually, hell, his birthday's this month, come to think of it. I can't remember what day. I may have missed it, come to think of it. I'll have to check it out. Anywho, yeah, I'm rambling. I'm still in shock. Today, it's Monday morning. I was going to do this video yesterday because the Bronco needs a fixing. So I'm going to talk about that in a moment as well. But Medic retiring, he's earned it. He's absolutely earned it, right? Like, YouTube has no requirements. We don't say that we're going to produce videos for a certain amount of time, or we don't say that, like, there's no contracts, right? So there's no, you don't break the rules or whatever, but there's no amount of videos or amount of time that you have to do this. So whenever you decide to pull the plug, you go, right? So all the bullshit got to him, I'm assuming. Like, again, I don't know facts. I've sent him one text message expressing my sadness and concerns as well, and that if he needs to chat, I'm here for him. And then he sent one message back saying that, yeah, he's pretty sad about it, it's messed up. But I'm not sure. I'm really hoping that he's just going to need to take some time, and then he's going to be back. Because this is just my personal belief. I have no inside information. I saw the same videos that you guys saw. I think that there's something inside of him that he can't give this up. I don't think that he can just let it go. I think he'll be back after a good size break. Whatever he needs, he's going to take. If it's a few months, if it's a year, whatever. I think you should take whatever you need, buddy. I don't know if you're going to see this, but yeah, we all love you and we're going to miss your videos. But in my personal belief, I believe the man will come back. So I think there's something inside of him that he just needs to share, something that excites him. So I don't know what it's going to be, but I think something's going to click on him one day where he has to put up a video because either something going on with an RC or something going on in his family or something just stirs up inside of him and he's got to do it. That's just my prediction, and I'm hoping that happens one day. But yeah, that's just one man's opinion. I don't know for sure. I'm waiting for another vehicle to come from Banggood, so I guess they like my video about that this little guy. And yes, I understand. I understand that it is 110 and it's tiny. It's so tiny. Look at it compared to the Bronco. But it's a cool little truck. I like it. It's under $100 and I'd have a lot of fun with it on the floor. I got to get a little driver for it. And if you go back to my unboxing video about this guy, there's a link in there, and there's also a discount. I don't know how long the discount link is. I'm going to throw a stab in the dark, say a month, but there's a discount for this guy in there as well for 25% off. So I don't know if it works on the US one as well or just the Canadian one, but it's there. So they like the review of that guy, so they're gonna send me another one. I know what it is, but I don't want to tell you guys yet because we're going to open it together and take a look at it together. That's going to be pretty awesome. And actually, I'll start working on this guy now. They're going to start talking about it. I always told myself that I knew this day would come when I'd have to change the stuff out, that I would probably turn this thing into a locked up permanently diff. But you know what? the tactical and the 6x6 shifting, half of it still works. And I'm going to, I think I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to put everything back in there the way it should be. I have never done this before. I'm going to replace what needs to be replaced as I go. But the metal axle housing, so yeah, that was $14 and change after taxes. And You know what? Maybe I won't talk while I do this. I'll just ramble. My list. Oh, the cost of them. Some of them are inexpensive. You can get some housings for cheap. The main thing is the sliding and the durability. If it's a trail basher like this, I don't want to really put aluminum axles on it because I am going to bend them or break them. When it's a slow crawler like a Trailfinder 2, or whatever you want to turn into a slow crawler, it could be an SEX 10 or a Red Cat or what have you, and you put aluminum diffs on it and you're slow crawling around, it's not that bad. It's when you get onto the rocks, and rocks are like probably my second favorite thing to do with an RC. Rock crawling is pretty great. Mud and water. I like challenging a truck to the point where, am I going to make it? Raw! That's why I like winter too, like you're trying to get up a hill climb or something. That's my favorite stuff. But when you're clipping along, and it's happened to me so many times with the Trailfinder 2s, where you're just rock crawling along, everything's working nice. You get to see leaf spring suspension or coilovers on the front of the rear of the Jeep has coilovers, and then just flexing over stuff, and all of a sudden, tunk, and you run into a rock. And if you're in a comp or something, you have to back up because that aluminum diff is caught on that rock. I like the plastic slapping off of it, the cost of it. They look okay. I have nothing against that, and it's also nice to have the low weight, the lower CG. That's a beautiful thing. But yeah, between the cost of them and how I know I'm going to break them, because I've broken 2 Trailfinder 2s, and one of them, the screw backed out of the knuckle, so the knuckle fell forward, and as it did that, it snapped the lower half of the housing off. I'm sure the tire rotating and the force of the axle did the snapping of it, of course. Pretty disappointed about that. The D90 got ran over. Both axles got bent. That was disappointing, but that happened. And what was the other breakage? It was the same similar thing. Not the knuckle falling off, but something around the same lines of it. I can't remember what I did. But yeah, they just broke too easy for me. There are tougher ones, and there are aluminum ones that have plastic on them. I think Vanquish makes one. I'm sure other people do by now as well, but you can get a nylon or plastic or ABS or something covering the diff cover to help it slide. But I just prefer, they're cheap and easy, and I have beat the shit out of this. I don't blame the axle at all for it breaking. Oh, and the cold. I almost forgot. It was plus 3 degrees, and I had been outside of the car for about 2 minutes, so there's no way it was cold that broke the axle. It was my driving, nothing else. So yeah, they're super tough, and yeah, I don't blame the axle at all. It's totally my fault. I don't know what else to really tell you guys other than that stuff. It really sucks that Medic had to retire. My channel wouldn't be anything at all without him. And in 10 years, I've barely done anything with it. Let's be honest. In 10 years, with the vehicles I have and the terrain around Calgary, my channel should be much bigger. But I've never done this to make a big channel. When I started out, it was Calgary RC was a place, and I would post up trail runs, and I did video and did YouTube a bit, but it was to get more people out and join me, and that's all it ever was. Any kind of building the numbers and making a little bit of money here and there, that was never part of the plan, because it was just for fun, and it still is. I am making a couple bucks along the way, which is nice. You can look online, I don't think I'm allowed to say how much. It's not a lot. It's like my electrical bill and half my gas bill. So it helps, right? But it's, I'm not buying new vehicles or a bigger house or anything like that anytime soon. Anywho, I got off track again. Shocking, right? But it's sad that he's retiring in the way that it happened, because social media can eat you up. I barely have any. I got the YouTube and the Instagram. I'm very lucky. You guys have been great to me. I've only had like 4 negative conversations in 10 years. I remember on one fishing video, a guy gave me crap for not using a net because we dragged the fish onto the shore, take the hook out, do the measuring tape, take a quick picture, back in the water he goes. Yeah, sidetrack again. I've been lucky. Medics had to put up with so much over the last decade and a bit. I'm sure it gets to him. I really hope it's not permanent. I think he's going to be back after a nice long sabbatical, just to do some mental healing. That's just my opinion. I don't know anything. I haven't talked to him about it. I hope to. And if you're in Calgary and you're watching this, let me know what your thoughts on are. Thoughts on YouTube free trail runs. People still want to take pictures for Instagram or their Facebook or whatever, take pictures of their trucks on a trail rig or a trail run. But how would you guys feel about if I posted for like a trail run on Instagram that we're going out, but no YouTube? So guys, maybe guys like Medic, or there could be guys sitting on the couch right now and just don't come out because they hate being on camera and they don't want them or their trucks on camera. So if that interests you guys, let me know. That's always a possibility. I'll trail without camera. Yeah, I'm in. Other than that, yeah, I'm gonna get this thing fixed. We'll get it back out on the trail. I think I covered everything. The weight is nice. I don't like getting caught on rocks. They bend, they break. Bend good. Don't care about the beef in the UK. Sucks the way Medic went out. Love you, buddy. Hope well, you're probably not going to watch this because you're like, I think you're avoiding social media right now, but yeah. Some people are acting like you're dead. I don't think so. I just think I've said enough. I think I've said enough. But yeah, I'm going to fix this thing now. You guys, thanks for watching. Oh, I guess I'll say one more thing. On my previous video, because Medic put up his thing and then a couple guys posted on mine where they're really thinking that, or some of them are saying that I'll be the go-to now. That's extremely flattering. He's 3.3 million subscribers. I don't know the numbers on everybody else's channels out there, but I'm still pretty low end. I appreciate the flattery, but I don't think I'm going to be... I appreciate the flattery. I just can't see it happening myself, because I'm just too boring. Or not boring. I'm never going to have the fancy thumbnail. I'm never going to do a big production. I'm never going to... Well, I hope to get a better mic one day for you guys. I do want to do that, but it's not happening soon. Maybe more lights. I got Molly. Are you guys here? Fuck you. Baby. Big dog. Alright.
Such a baby.
Hi. Oh. Good stretch. Oh, stretchy dog. Alright, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. See what the future holds.